Ang susunod na programa ay rated G. Ito ay pwede sa lahat ng manonood.
Good day everyone and good day Ma'am Nelly Hanalin Pagarion. So by the way, my name is John Paul J. Sorda from BEd 2 Section 4. How to convince viewers that teaching is the noblest profession. The profession of teaching has been considered as one of the noblest profession. Educators have always played the role of the catalyst for various social changes. Teaching is very noble profession that shapes the character, caliber, and the future of an individual. If the people remember me as a good teacher, that will be the biggest honor. The noblest profession in the world is teaching. No other profession can compare with it unless perhaps that of dedicated religionist, and that is modeled on the great teachers. Teacher help build and shapes minds and play a significant role in building the future of many individuals. Teachers seek to introduce knowledge to individuals throughout their lives, from the preschool through the university, to teach them the ways to understand the world and determine their place. Teachers seek to provide the basic rules for children that they will need throughout their lives, and then teachers face a great challenge in increasing the passion of students in different school levels, especially in adolescence. That is the noble profession, which is the teaching. It is easy to think that as a teacher, you have been given the run's work. It is easy to say to go class every day and think that your job routine and humdrum to keep the kids busy till their parents finished from work and came pick them up. And it's easy to compare your pay with the amount of energy that goes out of you and think you're not to appreciate your own labor because you think the children you teach and not getting changed by the knowledge you input into them. But then, teaching is such a noble profession. Your basic duty is to provide knowledge and guidance to people younger than you. Are not just academic but also moral and career guidance. Some of teachers even go ahead to provide their students with other forms of extracurricular guidance that affect diverse areas of their lives. It seems so easy to define the work of a teacher in such simple terms, but we all know that a teacher is one of the greatest people on earth. A teacher is a truth, is called to mold the future of generation. One can avoid so many praises in life, but one cannot avoid under the tutelage of a teacher. Children enrolled in the school are most vulnerable. Their minds are like the dry sponge, ready to absorb whatever in thrown at them. Hence, the teachers occupies such a lofty and sensitive position, with they are entrusted with these tender hearts to mold them into what they deem fit. We often find that children return hub and say phrases they hear from their teachers. This is how serious it is. We may not know, but teaching is the most noble of profession because in your teaching hands you carry the future of nation. You may choose to destroy it into you choose to mold it beautifully. No other profession has such a power. Hence, this is a call to all teachers. The price for your sacrifice is not just salary you receive every month, although we agreed that is the important as well. The price of sacrifice, however, it is in the number of lives changed even with it. Does not seem as truth. They are being changed even when no more says thank you or even when people treat you shabbily. Because of the critical role that teachers play in influencing the brains of the future generation, teaching is frequently seen as a noble vocation. Teachers have the power to inspire and motivate their pupils, as well as to assess them in developing the information and skills required for success in life. Teaching is a vital because it helps to guarantee that society has a well-educated populace. Teachers are accountable for passing on information and skills to the next generation, which is critical for society continuing growth and development. They are essential in preparing students for the future. Whatever they pursue further education or enter the labor field. Another reason why teaching is essential is that it's a vocation dedicated to assisting others. Teacher should frequently go above beyond the call of duty in order to help and encourage their pupils and they are involved in their students' success. They are always looking for fresh and creative methods to engage their pupils and help them to learn. Further, teaching is a necessity. A variety of talents and attributes such as patience, empathy, creativity, and flexibility, making it a difficult yet rewarding vocation. Teacher must be able to adapt to the diverse achieve. They must be able to communicate complicated subjects in simple words while also making learning enjoyable and interesting. To summarize, teaching is seen as a noble profession due to the vital role that teachers played in molding society's future and making a good difference in the lives of their pupils. This might be a person interest and enthusiasm in choosing this job, and they like the difficulties that came with it. You have been called to be a noble profession. The role of teachers to the parents by building relationships with parents in their children's lives. Teachers contribute to the creation of safe and healthy learning environments for children. In a partnership, all partners share responsibilities, power, and decision making, and mutual trust and respect. Teachers can help by parents encouraging family involvement in the classroom. Make the families important in your class. Show them value their time by explaining the best way they can help as a classroom volunteer. Invite parents to share their expertise, skills, and experience in the class. Be transparent in your communication with parents. Preparation and planning are important aspects of good teaching. Failure will result in the teaching falls behind in planning. Good teachers are usually even prepared, always thinking about the next class and constantly planning and preparing. Teaching should be the most collaborative profession, but it is sometimes the most isolating, and hence an ideal applicant must exhibit certain less evident quantities. Good candidates should be always learning just like the children we teach. To sum it up, learners learning and understanding can be aided by exercising ordered, coherent bodies of knowledge in which specific facts and details are integrated. By assisting them in learning and how to transfer their learning, and by assisting them applying what they have learned. Education provides us with knowledge of the world around us and help us to improve it. It cultivates in us a way of looking at life. It assists us in forming opinions and having points of view on various things. It is a combined process in which a teacher examines students' understanding needs, set specific learning objectives, development, teaching and memorization tactics, implements work plan, and evaluates the result of the instruction. Teaching is the act of providing attention to people's needs, experiences, and feelings and their interfering in order for them to learn such specific things. Then I believe in the sayings, education in our passport to the future. For tomorrow belongs to the people who prepared it for it today by Malcolm X. Thank you so much for listening.